Hey my lovely people, and thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. This is just going to be a get ready with me. Me and my husband are going on a weekend date, not for the full weekend, just for tonight. And I've been getting ready all day, just trying to get my products together. And also my aunt wanted to see how to, she's an older woman, she wanted to see how to put on some makeup. She's ready to get her glam on, so I definitely want to showcase how I do my makeup, just to give her some tips on what to do. Also, you guys, I just want to show you how I do my natural makeup when I do decide to put makeup on my face. But thanks so much for watching and supporting, and yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so my face is freshly washed, moisturized, and primed with my Nars. Just excuse the color. It's from being in the makeup bag. So I put the Nars Pore and Shine in all these areas that you see, because I'm going to be blending it out with the concealer. Okay, so once your face is primed, which whatever primer you like or you choose, you let it set, which mine has been set it for about 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm going to begin with hiding my dark marks. So I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating and Camo concealer. I like this concealer because it is a dupe for Fenty Beauty concealer, which I love, but I ran out. So just gonna dab a little bit all over my dark areas. And I'm gonna get right here. And a little bit up here. Okay, so once that step is done, you want to take a wet beauty blender, well, not wet, damp, and blend that out. And by blending, you just gently tapping until you see the color fade into your skin. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be using your foundation, but you just want it to be flat. Like, look at how flat this is compared to where I applied. You want it to be flat. Flat but not invisible. And the reason why your beauty blender has to be damp is because it helps you to get it flat. Now I'm putting this makeup on because I'm going on a date with my husband and I want to be cute. All right, so I'm gonna blend the rest of this out, and then step 2 will be our foundation application. Okay, we're all blended out. I look sick, and that's fine because we're on to the next step. So I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R Hydrating Longwear foundation. I usually wear my face matte, which means a more drier look in the winter, but I want to go for a more, I don't know, a more creamier, moisturized look. So if you want a moisturized looking face for your foundation, you want to get a hydrating foundation, which helps your face have like a glowy, dewy look. If you want a more drier, you want to get a matte foundation. Okay, so I like to apply my foundation with my fingers, but it's kind of easy when you use a brush too, but I like to apply it with my fingers because I don't like to wear a lot of foundation. So we're going to put a little dab here, 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 here. And this color is not my usual color. I usually wear 420 with Fenty, but this foundation was gifted to me by a friend, and they just gave me the color that they had. They're a makeup artist, so I was just using the color that they had, which is 455, which still works. Fenty has created so many shades that if you're dark skin, you could, or my complexion, you can get away with a bunch of her shades that are still in that same range. Okay. Now I'm gonna be looking off to the side because I'm directly in front of my mirror. But you can see the hydrating finish. Do you see how like dewy it looks? Get closer. How dewy it looks. That's a hydrating foundation. All right, so let me blend, well, apply the rest of this with my hand, and I'll be back. Okay, so now we are ready to conceal the entire face. It looks like I drew my eyebrows on, but I didn't. You want to take your concealer, and this is how to make you get that bright movie star look. And if you notice, I didn't put on any powder yet because I like to do my powders as a finishing and set for everything. All right, so I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo concealer. I'm placing a dot there and a small dot here. Placing a dot here and a small dot here. And I'm gonna place a skinny line down the bridge of my nose. Like that. And some here, just a little 3. I know I'm gonna look like a tribal warrior, but this is how you get, this is how you, the steps to contouring or just concealing. Little dip here and on the sides of my mouth to give me that pouty look here on my chin. Okay. I just missed a spot with my foundation right here. It's okay, powder can fix that. Want to make sure you get all down here on your chin when you add your foundation. All right, now I can blend this out. Also, you don't have to do the bridge of your nose if you're not comfortable doing that. You can skip that and just specifically do your under eye here. This just brightens up your T-zone area and makes it look it makes it look, just your makeup just looks inviting. And you have some areas that you conceal that just makes it pop. Oh, bridge of my nose, I used your small one. No, it's spreading. Where's my little brush? I can fix that, don't worry. Okay, now onto your powders. All right, so I'm taking my Fenty Beauty powder, and this is not a Fenty Beauty video. I just really like her makeup for my face. So I'm taking her powder and Nutmeg. Just gonna use my powder brush. And I'm tapping it so that it won't be too much product on the brush. And you want to try to powder. Don't powder where you've, well, you can powder where you highlight. Let me show you how that looks. Okay, so you want to powder your entire face just by dipping that in and just going around with your powder. Okay, and you can put some mascara on, your little pop of lipstick, and you're done. That's it. But I'm not done there. This is just for you. I'm gonna go a little bit further so you can see how I apply it, but you can just stop here. Get a little closer so you can see. It's natural, looks hydrating, looks like you just washed your face, and then that's it. Next, I am going to do some highlighting. That's the next step to having a glam face. If you're ready for that, you're gonna use your brightest concealer, which is my Nars, and just place it. I like a really glamorous I'm placing this highlighter on the jawline because you'll see what happens next. Okay. My neighbor is watching a little girl that hates her, and she cries the entire time she's here. I wonder if you guys can hear her. And then you just blend that out. Just a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna blend it out and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have your face contoured, it's just a light contour. Do my nose lightly, sides, everything lightly. I like a nice, fresh, light face. We're gonna set those areas with powder. I just use my same little beauty blender to pick up some powder, and I have the Fenty powder and honey. I forgot the name of it. I just dab a little bit in here and place it on the areas that I added concealer on my T-zone. So here, 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 don't forget here, and here. I use a smaller sponge to get down the bridge of my nose because I don't want to interfere with what we already contoured. That's good enough. And then I also like to get here. Oh, I got a little bit on my eyebrow, but that's okay. It's powder. It'll blow away when you start to brush it off. So as this is happening, this is setting our concealer. It's setting us off, and it's just how I do my makeup. I'm not an expert. I'm not a makeup artist. I just want you to see how I get it done. Just let it set for a few minutes. You can let it go longer, and you want to take a little powder brush and just brush it off. You can also use the Beauty Blender to set it in, but I like to do it just like this. I hear my husband's clippers. He's gonna get cute too. That's the guy's equivalent of getting ready. Their makeup is clippers, or the barber if they can't cut their own hair. Alright. Okay. Now this side got a little bit too bright, so you can always go back in with your powder brush that you used that was a bit darker and just go over that. Plus my lighting isn't that good. I can't wait till I can get a good camera for you guys. Okay, so that's for the face. I just add on some lashes. I'm not putting on any mascara. Oh no, let me get a little bit of eyeliner. Don't judge me for my eyeliner, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My camera cut off on me, but here is the finished look. I realized I do kind of see my glue right here, so next time I'm going to go over it, but I plan to come home and rip this off ASAP within a few hours, so next time make sure you line your eyelid and then place your lashes on. I was just being sloppy. This was a quick get ready with me tutorial. I'm so sorry. Next time I will definitely do a better job with my eyes. But if you like the face, let me see, is it transferable? Not too bad. If you like the face, then once again, thanks for watching.